Hey, yer. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job, and I got five less talk. As always, it's real talk, raw talk, and y'all know it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't hide. Buttons ain't got no teeth, so go ahead and reach. Support the channel. Support your boy, and above all, man, support the movement. Yes, indeedy. We back like Tahiti, fresh like Tahiti, man, where we keep it litty like a baby on a thick bitch titty. We California Bears, not California Raisins, man, so we ain't doing no hate. I want to welcome everybody to another episode of I Got Five Less Talk. Formerly known as I Got Five Less Talk, Pharaoh the God podcast show. Open dialogue, formerly known as I Got Five Less Talk. Today, today in the news, we did a segment about this, part one, Nas versus Jay-Z, and they long standing musical animosity, beef, whatever you want to call it. We all know, well, some of us know that know the history between Jay-Z and Nas, and they beef, which never really blew out into the public, which never really spilled over to the public, more so to say, right? You never had people in the media like, thinking about getting violent with they beef. Now, did it get violent? I'm not from New York. I can't speak on that. I don't know. Did I hear about, standoffs and things like that? Yeah, but, not nothing to really be talking about. And if so, if it is, let me know. Drop it in the comments, man. Let me react to it or give my take on it. But Nas and Jay-Z had a beef over the King of New York, who was the best rapper. Jay-Z always picked to go out with head rappers. But what we don't actually see is that he gracefully bows out every single time. With Nas, he was the only one that went back and forth with Nas, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean go back and forth like he was able to, I got a fucking hair on my ear, that shit is irritating. But, he's the one that went back and forth thinking he could hang. Whatever. But they've been having a good rap spat for some years now. Just recently, a couple of weeks ago, Jay-Z tried to brokerage a deal in New York for Roc Nation, and it was for some new condos and townhomes to be built. While Nas had the same type of, was brokeraging the same type of deal, but his was for a casino and not no homes and not no tourist attraction to be damaged or tore down. Jay-Z's was denied, Nas's was approved. And some people look at that as a win over Jay-Z. We know that, no matter who Jay beefed with, he always was petty about it. He was always, trying to stop the next man from shining. We saw that with DMX. We saw that with Nas. We saw that with a lot of other rappers. He tried to do it with 50, But the hood love 50 too much. The hood love 50 Cent too much to where that type of bitter traction wasn't going to activate. So not to get too far from the Nas and Jay-Z situation, if you haven't seen part one, I advise you to go see it. You'll more understand what's going on in part two. And as we get into it, it says fans resurfaced Nas and Jay-Z's iconic hip-hop feud after the community advisory committee ruled on their casino bids. I didn't know Jay-Z was building a casino. I knew he was building some condos and some townhomes. Nas recently downplayed the seriousness of fans bringing up his longtime rivalry with Jay-Z and the wake of his casino bid with Resorts World being approved by New York's Community Advisory Committee over Jay-Z's proposal with Roc Nation. Nas spoke about the situation with Rolling Stone earlier this week. He says, "It's just a thing that some people are going to talk about," he stated. "No one has any control over things like that. I still study Rakim and Big Daddy Kane. Some rap fans just like to go off on those things from time to time. That's it." You know, hip-hop, rap, it was all built on battle rap. You know, clowning your enemies, seeing who could search the dictionary the fastest mentally, outwit somebody mentally, know how to create words with linguistics. So that's what rap was built on, man. It was built on uncharted art, uncharted territories of art. And some people, man, you know, they take it personal. Some people, they take it to heart. Some people, they harbor those feelings. They never let down those losses. And, you know, they grow old and bitter with them. But that's what hip-hop is built off of. And we see that everybody that says anything bad about Jay-Z, they start to fall apart mysteriously. Kind of like Carbo, I guess, if you want to call it that. But Jay-Z has never reconciled his differences or hip-hop differences, or never even recognized Nas as being potentially a king of New York, or just being a legend of New York. Everybody kisses Jay-Z's ass. Everybody, oh, Jay this, you know, hold this. That nigga name is Sean Carter. That nigga is trash. That nigga music garbage. Like, yeah, that shit was hot back then, but Jay-Z ain't never outsold nobody. That's why he gets hot when somebody's doing something better than him. That's what this is all about. Just like a bitch sees somebody else, an ugly bitch shining and wearing some clothes. Oh, that bitch ugly. It ain't that bitch got on some nice, that bitch knew how to put it together. None of that. That bitch ugly. Jay-Z has never given none of his rivals or so-called rivals any positive attention or attraction. Never. And they all say the same thing about Jay-Z. Nigga shiesty. But that's neither here nor there. Moving right along. And I'm one of them fans because I'm a hip-hop head. You know, I'm a hip-hop fan, bro. And when you grow up in hip-hop and you see somebody like Jay-Z and Nas beefing, and you see the the sparring with bars and searching the dictionary between them, it was very good for rap. It was one of those beefs that was left on wax and went all lyrical. It was left. It was left up to the lyrical debaters, hip hop heads. Jay know he lost that motherfucking Sean Carter know he lost that them battles. He lost the battle with DMX. He know he lost the battle with Nas. He know that. That's why he had these people pegged as bitter rivals until the end.